The brief here was to create some artwork or something of kind of interest to the area, and as they were redeveloping the area, I was fascinated just with the idea of making the underpass transparent and actually using the sky above and basically piping through the kind of activity of the sky, the sun, the clouds, but at the same time allowing creating there's an algorithm here which actually works out that it's creating enough light for it to be safe as well. So we're doing the street lighting as well as creating these kind of patterns which are sort of hopefully rendering this underpass invisible. He's got a bit of a swagger. I think they turn the swagger up in the animation too much. This piece we've just installed is again about sort of looking at sort of small changes and things that might otherwise be invisible to people. This is looking up through an atrium of a building in Spitalfields. We're capturing the sky as it passes overhead, so clouds, colour, movement, and it drops down, it descends through the atrium, a three-dimensional light space, hung vertically, a sort of voxel, as you were, it's a sort of extruded pixel. Which I think I've got a photograph of it.
That really needs 3D sound, I think, Jason.
It does, yeah, absolutely. And this is it, the juxtaposition of this piece against the office workers at sunset. I'll leave you with a piece that's actually been above us for some time. It's actually looking at the movement of these invisible things through the city and thinking about what we could do with it as a sort of architectural component. And this was actually taking the movement of wind and generating light where you get wind. So there's lots of, in fact there's still a small cluster of them just above us, the roof here. As the wind moves across the building, we're actually visualising where it is. And there's a tiny turbine in each node. And as the wind speed increases, you get an increase in light. But it's just actually being able to visualise something invisible, I think is kind of really fascinating. And seeing the way the wind plays the building, essentially. And we're very much looking to expand this, either over the roof here, but something that actually can cover facades and you know, roofs and kind of all sorts of spaces within the city. And rather than just sort of ticking boxes about our kind of energy usage, creating facilities within buildings that just produce energy, why not use the kind of debate about renewables as part of our aesthetic palette as well? So we're sort of looking at the way that we can potentially create messages, video and everything on buildings, but using the wind power.
Again, astonishing. I never quite know what he's going to come up with. That's pretty good. Now, Mike from Defuse kindly agreed at 11:30 this morning to do this, so he's not had much time to prepare. But he knows what to do.
I'm still trying to think of the interactive things I've got to show, and it's not very much actually, but I think what I'm going to do is just show you some of the stuff we do and try and tie into this interactive presentation. I mean, like Jason, in a way, it's quite difficult to describe exactly what Diffuse do. It's like, I mean, as we're sort of constantly changing what we're doing and working with technologies and stuff, but I suppose in a way our background is coming from a club culture doing VJing and live performances, and then we've moved into making more films and installations and things like working with Martyn and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do first, I'm going to show a couple of our performances, little extracts. I'm going to show you one we did with Scanner in Montreal.
We can't get through can't get through a performance without mentioning Scanner at some point. I thought we'd get 50 minutes in.
All you got was the clapping there. Let's do that again, but I'll turn the volume down. Shall I turn that on here?
Is it down? It's alright.
I'll do the fast forward thing. And we use lots of programs like Modulate and VDMX to sort of trigger video with sounds. What's all right?
Turn it up a bit if you want.
We're also using slides here, 25-minute slides, which is still like using old technologies when we can. I'm conscious of time, so I'm going to and how much I want to show. So the other one I'm going to show is the Steve Reich live performance. This was at the Barbican last year, and this is like the first time I got the video. Can we have a little bit louder, please? This is a mixture of videos from DVDs using Modulate and also Max Jitter triggers and sounds from mics. Just gonna buy some. Lots there. Okay, now I'm going to show you a little film. We've got you to abstract again. This is quite an abstract film. I've got 2 minutes. Okay, this is some of these are some of our video ringtones we've done in Japan, and I think it's to show the extreme. Actually, I want to show you. Well, it's the same as got a show here. This is the start of Fujitsu. Yeah, Japan. This is actually reloaded to the actual phone. I've never seen a phone. It's originally red, but we had to make it blue for the boys.
Was that a ringtone?
No, that's a startup movie. These are the real ringtones now. couple for the bed. Which weren't that good, but I'm going to jump those ones. These are nicer ones, I think. The Beck ones are the best sellers, actually, by the way, but purely for music.
These are video ringtones.
Yeah, so when your phone rings, I've got them on my phone. There's not many phones in the UK that actually do that, but in Japan it's quite a lot. It's still a really, I think it's a very new market, and I really can't see why anybody's not exploited this angle yet. I think with the iPhone, that'll start happening already. After these, I want to show you a series of films. I'm only going to show you one of them, but only 30 seconds long. But it was for Live Earth Day and some other things.